Maximus Aquatics here. Today we're going to be setting up a brand new 40-gallon breeder. We've got a star sapphire back here behind me that's going in this new setup. Got some females coming this week, starting the breeding group. I'm going to show you my process as to how I set up a brand new tank. Hopefully you find this information useful, beneficial, and this light is not going to work. Yeah! I went from total darkness down here, my videos seem dark, to overpowered stadium lighting. So yeah, may have to get a dimmer. But let's get this tank going. Alright, step one. Once you get your tank in the location that you've chosen, got it on your stand, you want to level it. Level it out, make sure everything is level. Kind of run it front to back on both ends. Looks good. Check the back of the tank. We're level there. And the front of the tank. Looks good. So yeah, very important first step in setting up a new tank is to level it out. You don't want to get this thing filled up and find out that you got a high spot, low spot. That's going to cause stress on your seams, your silicone seals, and just make the tank overall unsquare. So you do not want that. That could end in catastrophe. So key component. Alright, your next step is choosing a substrate. Make sure you do your research when choosing your substrate. Make sure you pick something that is compatible with the fish that you're keeping in your tank. I'm keeping African cichlids, so I went with a Caribsea African cichlid mix. This will help my water parameters in maintaining and creating a higher pH, which African cichlids need to thrive. As far as the sand bed depth, I would only go a few inches. You don't want a deep sand bed because that can trap waste, nitrous, toxic gases that could be released when you're cleaning your sand, doing maintenance, which is harmful to your fish. So just a few inches on the sand bed. Make sure you rinse the sand thoroughly. I did about an hour with this sand in a 5-gallon bucket. Just kind of move the sand around, let the bucket overflow until the water becomes clear. You may still notice some cloudiness when you fill it, but it should settle relatively quickly. Key factors, as I said, just do your research. Make sure you choose a substrate that is beneficial to the fish that you are keeping. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start filling the tank with water. When I use sand as my substrate, I like to put a plate in the tank and let the water hit the actual plate and kind of dissipate off of it. That kind of helps with the cloudiness and kind of throwing sand everywhere in a sense. So just a little tip that I've used that does seem to help. Also make sure you use a product that will dechlorinate your water, remove chloramines and heavy metals and things that may be in your tap water. Products like Seachem Prime and Seachem Safe are excellent products to use to remove those harmful chemicals, heavy metals and such, to make your water safe for your fish. Alright, the tank is getting close to being full. Went ahead and installed a thermometer. I like the digital thermometers myself. Kind of gives you a quick, easy reading. You can see the water is a little cloudy as I stated, but that will clear up rather quickly. This Caribsea makes a nice product as well. You can add to the water once you get the filter on there. It's a biomagnet clarifier. It just causes those fine particles to kind of stick together so that your filtration can easily remove it. So this is another benefit to the Caribsea sand that I'm using, but not too bad. If I would not have rinsed this sand, this would probably look like a 40-gallon aquarium full of milk. So next step will be filtration, heater, and I'll show you a way to kind of quick start the cycle on your new aquarium. Okay, so the tank's pretty much full. I didn't fill it all the way since I'm still doing work in there and adding decor, filters, you know, all that. So I don't want to overflow the tank since I'm putting my hands and stuff in there and doing other things. But I did get the filter on. I'm actually running an Aquaclear 110 on this 40, which is definitely an overkill, but in my opinion, there's no such thing as overfiltration. I'm also using this filter to seed, or basically quick start the cycle in this tank. This filter was running on that 180 gallon and has been for several months. So it has already gained beneficial bacteria. I did not clean it or do anything to it. I just simply moved it to this tank. So it will pretty much instantly cycle this tank with the beneficial bacteria that has grown in this filter. I'm also going to add these gems over here, at least one of them. But the sponge filters are an awesome way to quick start the cycle on your tank. If you have other aquariums running in your home, you can run these in your tank for a couple weeks and they will store your beneficial bacteria. For those of you that do not have other established aquariums in your home, this is a great product made by Seachem. It's called Stability. It contains beneficial bacteria. You can add this product to your new aquarium to kind of help quick start it. Just follow the directions on the back, you know, per your size tank, and this will definitely aid in cycling your new aquarium. Okay, the tank is full. Added a couple stones. Sponge filter is in, lighting is on, and I've got the heater in the tank. I went with the Fluval M series. I've always liked their products. Those and Eheim Jaegers, in my opinion, are the best the best heaters. So everything's set up. Next step is to test your water. One other product that I highly recommend you add to your aquarium is a heater controller. The one I'm using here is made by Inkbird. These are great safety nets for your aquarium. Built-in thermometer, and they will regulate the temperature in your aquarium and prevent overheating and underheating. These come with built-in alarms you can set for minimum and max temperature, and these are just a great safety net, as I said. One of the final steps in setting up your new aquarium is to test the water before adding new fish. I'm using the API Freshwater Master Test Kit. This works well for me. So first step, I'm going to test the pH, which, as you can see on this scale here, pH is 8 to 8.2, which is the perfect hardness for African cichlids. Next, we're going to do ammonia. You can see the second one in is your ammonia, which should be yellow. It's going to be 0 parts per million, which is perfect. Next will be nitrite, which you're going to want to be a light blue color, which is 0 parts per million. And finally, nitrate, Judging by the color there, I'm sitting right around 5 parts per million. You do not want 0 on your nitrates. That basically is telling you your cycle is not complete. So for an African cichlid tank, these parameters are on the money. So I'm safe to add fish. Alright, so I hope you found that information beneficial, helpful in setting up your new aquarium. These are steps that I take that have helped me be successful in the hobby, and hopefully they will assist you as well. Thanks for watching.